Hello, everybody. It is Carrie Wilt, the me in FHB and Me. If you're just joining us and haven't been watching these life lessons, FHB is my great grandmother. She wrote The Secret Garden, A Little Princess, and 50 Books, 1,000 Short Stories, and 15 Plays that you probably never heard of. Anyways, I am coming to you today with your life lesson from this not so secret gardener. And if any of you are parents out there, you may have remembered when your kids were little, and maybe you have little ones now, but you maybe remember, and maybe you did this as well to your mother, when they would come and say, Mom, 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 Mom. You'd be in the middle of doing something, trying to focus on doing laundry or working on a project, whatever you were doing, and they literally stood there and went, Mom, 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 Mom. And finally, eventually you gave in and you gave them your attention. But sometimes it took several moms before you even heard them, because sometimes we hear their voice a lot and you kind of learn to tune them out because maybe it's not that important right away. But enough moms and repeated in the same way, you'll eventually pay attention. And the reason I'm telling this story is because today I had a friend call, and she's the second person who has repeated someone else's name to me and let me know that they might be in need. And sometimes when things are being repeated to us, let me change the way I'm saying that. Sometimes we don't hear the need around us, or the direction we should be going, or the rest that we should be having until we've heard it 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Sometimes it takes us a little while to hear it. And when the second person called me today and mentioned someone who might be in need of just a little bit of extra kindness and kind words and encouragement, I have learned over the years to take notice. I could do it on number 2, but it has taken me years of listening and paying attention to the patterns that are happening around me. As a matter of fact, I've got my journal here, and that's one of the places that I see things repeated over and over and over again. I sit every single morning with it, and sometimes the same word comes up over and over, and sometimes it takes me 5 or 6 times to go, okay, the word rest has been in my journal time every single day. Maybe I should stop and pay attention to those things that are being repeated around me. Maybe I need to rest. And I can tell you time and time again, when things are being repeated around me, when I stop and I take notice and I listen and I really think through, like, why is this thing coming to me again and again? There's always a reason. And it always helps me grow. So I want to challenge you today to keep your ears open for words and things and situations that are being repeated around you. Make a note of them. If you see it twice and think, okay, well, maybe if I see it again, maybe I should stop and take notice. So if things are being repeated, pay attention. There's probably a lesson in there for you that's just waiting for you to unpack it. But sometimes we just get too busy and we zoom past it. So if you hear things repeated, just pay attention. Now, it is Friday. I want y'all to have an amazing weekend. And until then, blessings and blooms from FHB and especially me. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.